Exploring Greek Mythology, The Nine Muses, Chapter 2, Clio. Welcome, fellow seekers of ethereal wisdom, to a journey back in time, where myths illuminate the mysteries of life and the cosmos. In today's episode, we delve into the life of Clio, the Muse of History, one of the nine muses of Greek mythology. Let us seek answers to the questions: who was this goddess of history and wisdom, and how is her presence still capturing our imagination today? In the heart of ancient Greece, atop the majestic Mount Olympus, resided the nine Muses, daughters of Zeus, the king of the gods, and Mnemosyne, the goddess of memory. Each muse inspired a different realm of culture and intellect, but Clio was the proclaimer, celebrator, and guardian of history. Clio represents more than just historical records. She embodies the interpretation and significance of history itself. Her name, derived from the Greek word kleos, meaning glory or to celebrate, invites us to ponder what stories deserve to be told. Often depicted holding a scroll or a chest of books, symbolizing her role as the celebrator of history, Clio's contributions are crucial in immortalizing ancient events like the Titanomachy. The Titanomachy itself is a mythic 10-year war that occurred in the region of Thessaly, involving a series of brutal battles that ultimately led to the victory of the Olympian gods, spearheaded by Zeus, over the older generation of Titans led by Cronus. This conflict is central to Greek mythology, as it signifies the shift in power from the old divine order to a new regime. While Clio does not appear on the battlefield, in narratives of the Titanomachy, her role emerges primarily as the recorder of these monumental events. The Muses collectively were considered the source of knowledge that related to the spoken and written word. As a historian, Clio's duty would have been to ensure that the deeds of the gods and the outcomes of their battles were accurately preserved for future generations. Through poetry, song, and epic, the Muses gave meaning and context to the chaotic upheaval of the cosmos, transforming raw events into structured, memorable narratives. By chronicling the Titanomachy, Clio helped legitimize the new order under Zeus, framing the Olympians' rule as a just and necessary outcome of the war. Her narratives may have served as a lesson to both mortals and immortals about the consequences of hubris and the inevitable triumph of order over chaos. In the grander schema of the Greek cultural ethos, Clio's contributions via her meticulous chronicling of events extend beyond mere record-keeping. They foster a sense of continuity and identity among the Greek people. Her stories, passed down through generations, were both historical records as well as moral and philosophical lessons that encapsulated the virtues, vices, hopes, and fears of the Greek civilization. Thus, while Clio did not wield weapons in the Titanomachy, her weapon was her ability to wield words that would immortalize this cosmic battle. Her narratives have ensured that the lessons of the Titanomachy continue to resonate through centuries, illustrating the power of history and storytelling in preserving the collective memory and cultural legacy of a civilization. Why do historians and artists invoke Clio's spirit in their quest to uncover the past? As the Muse of History, Clio reminds us that our understanding of the past shapes the future. She challenges us to seek truth and learn from the successes and failures of those who came before us. One example of this is Clio's influence on Herodotus. While there are no literal accounts of the Muses interacting directly with human beings in the physical sense within classical texts, the Muses, particularly Clio, are often invoked in literary works as divine inspirations for writers and historians. Herodotus, known as the father of history, extensively referenced the Muses in his work, The Histories. He acknowledged Clio as his muse, and sought her inspiration to document the Persian Wars and other historical events. Clio's influence on Herodotus shaped the early development of historical methodology, as well as the narrative style of recording historical events. This could be considered emblematic of the guiding principles of historical inquiry, which are preserving truth, analysis, and reflection. Herodotus's methodical examination of causes and effects, his impartiality in presenting multiple perspectives, and his dedication to preserving the memory of both great and lesser-known events and figures, all reflect the virtues imbued by the Muse of History. Ultimately, Clio's role in helping Herodotus might best be understood as a figurative partnership. Through the act of writing the Histories, Herodotus not only preserves the deeds of men and gods, but also engages in an act of piety towards Clio by ensuring that the tapestry of human history is woven with threads of diversity, complexity, and reality. His work stands as a testament to the enduring power of history to educate and inspire, a mission that is very much in the spirit of what Clio represents. How does Clio's presence inspire us today? In our modern world, where history can often be a source of debate and division, Clio's legacy urges us to reflect critically and act wisely. Her influence is seen in every historian's pen and every seeker's spirit, pushing us to uncover the layers of human experience. Ask yourself, what will you discover in the annals of history inspired by Clio? Join us next time as we explore another enchanting muse who shapes the rich tapestry of our cultural heritage. Until then, may the Muse of History inspire your journey through the past, present, and future. If you enjoyed this video, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to continue the blind pursuit of knowledge.